everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Hearthstone the Arena. This is a series that I've been super excited about starting recently. For anyone who doesn't know about Hearthstone, it is the currently in closed beta, very hard to get into closed beta, card game by Blizzard. And lucky enough, basically you sign up for free. It's a free-to-play game that does have some not pay-to-play elements, but you could buy packs of cards and stuff like that with real money. But it's pretty easy to get cards on your own. But basically, I was lucky enough to be one of the few people who were brought in with the new round of entries into this game, so I'm really happy to get started in it. And I want this series to mainly feature around playing the arena section, but obviously I don't have all that much money to spend, so in real life I don't have all that much money to spend. So we'll play a mix of both the arena matches and normal game matches, but I'll make it very clear in the name of the episode whether or not we're playing the arena or playing just a normal game. But let's go ahead and jump right into here. I am very new to Hearthstone in regards to my play of this game, but I have watched a hell of a lot of it. Oh, okay, and I'm pretty sure I don't need to read all that. I already know this. So basically, how the arena works separately from normal games, when you play the normal games, you're set up with someone of equal skill to you, and you get to craft your deck based on whatever cards you have. Here in the arena, we get a various series of threes, like cards in sets of threes, and we can always only choose one of them. It starts off with 3 heroes, 3 random heroes, so we have to pick what hero we start with, then we'll craft our deck following the same mechanic. So it makes the deck crafting very randomized and on the spot and kind of intimidating, but in a really cool, fun way. So we have a druid, a shaman, and a paladin. Of these 3, my favorite I think is definitely the paladin. He seems to feature the kind of playstyle that I like the most. I really want to get into the shaman some, but I'm not very good at him. I don't think I've won a single shaman game that I've played online. And the druid I'm about back and forth with, but I don't think I fully understand how to make a good druid work, even though I've won a couple of games with him, I think. So let's go with Uther the Lightbringer, the paladin.
Now, pick a card to add to your deck.
Right now, for anyone who isn't familiar with Hearthstone, at this moment we're just going to talk about this deck crafting mechanics. I'll go into the actual gameplay of the game and all that once we're into the game. So let's see. Choosing low-level cards, Mana Wraith, all minions cost 1 more. That is a terrible card! A 2 that has 2/2, a 2 mana card that is 2/2 and has a negative benefit? Oh, that's all minions, so that's for your enemy as well, I presume? If that's for your enemy, that might be okay, but I don't know. I think Battlecry, give adjacent minions +1 spell damage. I think we want to go for Emperor Cobra. Emperor Cobra is a very threatening beast. He's a 3 mana cost, that's a 2/3, so that's not the best in the world, but his ability, his battle cry is pretty damn good, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with him. Ooh, Blessing of Kings. I've never used this card before. Give a minion +4/+4. That's really good. Youthful Brewmaster is pretty good as well. Basically, when we play him on the field, we automatically bring a different card on the field to our hand. How we'd want to use that is to get a battle cry used multiple times. Like, for instance, if we had 4 mana in total, we could play Murloc Tidehunter. That would summon the 1/1 in addition, then we could use him, bring that card back to our hand, then the next turn we could play him again and use this battle cry again. Plus, he's a pretty good value for a 2 mana card. But I kind of like this Blessing of Kings. No to the Murloc Raider, I should say that. I mean, Tidehunter. I don't know why I keep calling him the Murloc Tidehunter. Let's go ahead and go with the Blessing of Kings. We'll try to... I like to use a lot of spells. Change a minions to attack to 1. That's pretty good. But I also like Taunts, and a Divine Shield card is very annoying. For the enemy team, obviously. I really like to have a lot of taunts in my deck, though, but that isn't the best value taunt, so let's go ahead and use a Divine Shield card, because that'll allow us to either take a hit, or dish out, or deal a big annoying amount of damage to an enemy. Humility is also really good, but I don't think we want to worry about that right now. Let me see. Give a minion +3 attack. Well, oh, it's only 1 mana cost, though. This is an interesting one. I don't really like Elven Archer. She's a good 1 mana card, especially since the Battle Cry gives her a little bit of a boost, but I don't think she's all that good, all in all. I don't like most of the 1 mana cards. I like to have, like, a lot of 2 mana cards, and then so on and so forth. Oasis Snapjaw's okay. But you know what, let's actually just take another one of these. Then we'll move on from there. I think we actually want to take this Ancient Brewmaster because he's got really good value. Battlecry might not always be the best to use. I don't really like this Young Dragonhawk either. Let's go ahead and actually get started on one of our big monsters. I really love Stormwind Champion. I think he's a very effective card. Like, if you have a bunch of other minions on the field, obviously this lets you steamroll later in the game. Whenever one of your other minions dies, draw a card. Cultmaster's pretty good then. He does have low health, but I really want some taunts. Whenever one of your other minions dies, so that means if they target this thing, I'm not going to get any value out of it, but he would be really good if I did have some taunts. Let's hope another card like that comes up later and start getting some taunts into my deck, because I'm a huge fan of taunts. I think I definitely want to go with Silverhand Knight here. We're not building a Warlock deck, so we don't need to worry about... I mean, Murloc deck, not a Warlock, so we don't need to worry about that. We could get another Scarlet Crusader. I usually like to have, like, 2 level 7 cards, or, like, a level 7 and a level 6, maybe 3 at max, not too many. So I could start picking them up, but I think I would rather wait to see if I get any other ones that I like more. So, let's go with Direwolf Alpha. Direwolf Alpha is a good card. He can make, especially if you have a taunt, he can make other things very annoying. Whenever you cast a spell, we're not going to be casting many spells as this dude, because are these counting as spells? I'm not sure. I don't know. After each player draws 2 cards, I don't like that at all. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions. That's frightening. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1. Let's take this card then. Because I forget if these count as spells. They probably do, so maybe that card could be very good for us. Venture Company Mercenary is a very interesting card. He has a positive, negative. Positive because he's, for only 5 mana, he's very strong, but it makes you just minions, not cards, cost 3 more when he's on the field, which can hinder you a lot. Honestly, I might want to take him, though, because I kind of hate Wolf Rider. I think Wolf Rider is really bad because of his only 1 health. He can dish out a lot of damage, but I don't think it's quite worth it. We could also take Ogre Magi, though, but we don't have any spells that deal damage. Let's go with Venture Company Mercenary. That'll be an interesting pick for us. Okay, this will be another 5 card. I'm not too happy with how many 5 cards we have. Okay, I really like True Silver Champion. That is a damn good 4 card. But a secret is always good as well. When one of your minions dies, return it to life with 1 health. I'd rather have the True Silver Champion. I don't think that's all that good, in all honesty. This is, probably go for this taunt again. That taunt has a lot of health, which is really nice, but I prefer the extra damage and mediocre amount of health to, like, huge tankiness with barely any damage. Like, really, if a card has 1 benefit over the other, that guy's gone, so we can't look at him anymore. But that 1 taunt, that was the 1 attack, 7 health, I think that's, like, useless, unless you're, like, fighting a priest. Priests can make that really good for themselves. What I find more threatening would be, like, a 7/1, even though a 7/1 wouldn't actually be very bad either. I think what makes a card good is if it has, like, a medium balance with, like, in regards to both sides. Let's see. Noble Sacrifice. Secret. When an enemy attacks, summon a 2/1 defender as the new target. That's pretty good! What was this? Another secret. When your opponent plays a minion, reduce its health to 1. That's very risky. I think I'd rather get Noble Sacrifice. That sounds pretty good, because that's like an automatic taunt for us. That will also deal 2 damage to whatever attacks it, so that could be very good for us. Give a minion +2 attack. The Dark Iron Dwarf is pretty good, but I also really like Gnomish Inventor, because of the card draw. This is a weird choice. They're both 4 mana. Obviously, he has a better attack benefit. But I really like the card draw, so let's go for that. We need some more 2s. We need some lower cards. Which is unfortunate because I'm probably going to take another 4 right here. What is the secret? When your hero takes damage... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's eye for an eye. Okay, so when we take damage, our hero takes damage. The same amount of damage is dealt to the other guy. I think we're going to take this one. Eye for an eye, I don't think it's all that good, actually. Okay, here we go. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion Divine Shield. That's a really good 2 card. I don't think Shield Bearer is... I think Shield Bearer is actually kind of garbage. I mean, he's a taunt, which is awesome, but having that 0 attack makes him not all that worthwhile. Although he does only have 1 mana. That's a really good value for only 1 mana, but I think this card is better. Gets us a monster on the field for low mana cost and an extra card. Now this is an interesting one. We have so little low cards. I mean, we can always just summon a dude for the early game, but I would like to have more. We're only 18 out of 30. Let's go with another Silverhand, whatever his name was. I've never seen this card. Blessed Champion. Double a minion's attack. That is really good. Whenever a Murloc is okay, that'd be good for a Murloc deck, obviously. Let's go with this. But now at this point, we really need some lower level guys, which is really good because here's one here. I really like Bloodfend Raptor. He is a really good, payoff for the low mana cost. More low cards, please. And this is actually perfectly fine. Murloc Raider might be a good one, but I like this lady. She's really good. Oh, Knife Juggler can be incredibly frustrating for the enemy team. Let me see. Injured Blade Master. Deal 4 damage to himself. Wait, so okay. So this card is just a 4/3 for 3 mana? That's a weird card. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I might want to go for the Knife Juggler to get another really good value 2 mana card out there. Whenever you cast a spell... Ah, that card again. We'll go for another Knife Juggler. Ooh, I really like Booty Bay Bodyguard as well. Oh, but Ironbeak Owl is really good because silences are very effective in this game. So is Spellbreaker as well. How many taunts do we have? I don't think we have very many, unfortunately. Oh, we do have 2 taunts there. Do we have any more down the list? Since I'm still new to this game, I can't quite just look at the cards and be like, oh, is it a taunt? Except for some of them, like I know Ironfur Grizzly is a taunt. I think we might need to go with the silence. Which probably I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, get another low mana monster just in case I need to summon it. Yeah, we'll take that owl. Because then, in the late game, we could summon him early if we need to. I would really not want to, though, because I'd want to be able to use that silence effectively. But in the late game, that means we could silence an opponent while also most likely having enough mana to do something else as well. Mana, who cares? Spell damage +1, I'm not dealing any damage. I wish I had some of the spells for the Paladin that do deal damage, like Consecration and stuff like that. Gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. I do not have... Oh, I do have a weapon. Do I have 2 of them? I really want 2 True Silver Champions. I think I only have 1, though. Yeah, I only have 1. That's annoying. Let's go with another Blessing of the Might, in all honesty. Okay! Here's some interesting cards. A weapon. Sword of Justice. Whenever you summon a minion, gain +1/+1 and loses 1 durability. Oh, give it +1/+1. So we wouldn't want to attack with this. We'd want to use that to buff minions. That could be a really good weapon. Hunger Crab. I've never seen that card either. Valkyrie. Destroy a Murloc and get... Oh. That's unfortunate. We're taking this. I wish I had more options. I think that might be a good choice though, because obviously both of those are meant for Murloc decks. So we'll take this. This could have really good potential for us, I think. And then I probably want an additional taunt, although Divine Shield could be really good. I did really diss this card earlier. But I really want another taunt. Like I like to stick with about 3 taunts, so we'll do that. Enrage, Wind Fury, and +1 attack. Basically, Enrage, for anyone who doesn't know, that means this ability, his battle cry gets active, or his ability gets triggered whenever he takes damage. So if like a 1 or 2 health minion attacks him, then he'll gain Wind Fury, which means he can attack twice, and he'll gain 1 attack. So let me see. Battle cry, restore to. Oh, I don't really like this card. Oh, to all friendly characters. I thought it was just the player. That's really good then. Noble Sacrifice. That card again. That, in a way, like I mentioned before, is an additional taunt. This is weird. You know what, let's go with it. We can potentially get some board control with that. I don't think I want to take another one, though. What is this? Guardian of Kings. Battlecry restores 6 health to your hero. I really don't like the health restoring cards, because I feel like they honestly are not all that good. Basically, the way I play, I hope to build my decks in a situation where I would never need to regain health, you know? I want my deck to not be sustainable, but be powerful enough so that the enemy is worried about sustaining themselves. But I want another high-level card, so let's go ahead and take it. Ah, here we go! We got some cool cards, I'm not really familiar with any of these. This is the one that summons... Oh no, this isn't the dude. None of these dudes are who I thought he was. Hey, I fought this guy in the... in the tutorial, that's funny. Millhouse, Mana Storm, Battlecry. Enemy spells cost 0. What? Oh, okay, it's a benefit for the opponent, but he's a 2 mana card that's a 4/4. I don't like that at all. If we go up against a mage, that would be horrible for us. This lady, Windrunner. Battlecry, oh, Death Rattle, okay. Death Rattle means once she dies, it gets triggered. Take control of a random enemy minion, that's pretty damn good. Tinkermaster over Spark, Battlecry, transform a minion into a 5/5 Devilsaur or a 1/1 Squirrel at random. So I could either transform something into something really good or something god-awful? Hell no, I would rather take control of an enemy minion. Okay, is this a good deck? Hell if I know, let's go ahead and get started. The good thing is, you come across more and more skilled players, presumably the more wins you get, because basically, once you start winning games, you'll only play against players who have won an equal amount of games, or around the same number. So playing at 0, hopefully we should be going up against the weakest players that are around as well. Basically, the arena works, try to win as many as you can, gets 3 strikes, you're out. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I took a lot of time with that deck construction, and I apologize if it might have been a little bit frustrating, but personally, I think the death construction, that sounds horrifying. But personally, I think the deck construction is one of the most exciting parts about card games like this. Especially in the arena, you know, if I'm playing the arena, it's kind of I feel like it would be a requirement to show that in the series. So, here we go, we have our worthy opponent. Really slow guy, that's funny. I really like all the jokes that show up on the wheel. Okay, so we are playing against a mage. That's interesting. We are going second, though. I really prefer to go second, because then you get an extra card, and you get the coin, which is much more important. What cards don't we want? We'll probably get rid of Venture Company Mercenary, because I probably don't want him coming for a while, and the rest of these are pretty low mana, which is obviously awesome. So basically, whenever you go second, that means, as I said, you get to start with an extra card, but you also get this mana coin. Basically, how this game works is all these cards work by summoning them by using mana, and you have this mana pool down here, which you gain 1 every turn, to a max of 10. Basically, the coin allows you to have 1 extra mana during 1 turn alone. So she didn't summon anything. Interesting. I think we'll probably just wait there. Let's go ahead and say hello to her as well. We could coin into this Knife Juggler right here. but I don't think we need to worry about that, because next turn I could play the Knife Juggler and then coin into Shield Bear, which will allow me to protect the Knife Juggler and deal damage to one random minion out on the field. I think that would be the better choice right here. Oh, she's using her hero power. So basically every character has their own unique hero power, which costs 2 mana for all of them. Basically, her one deals 1 damage to any of my creatures, including my hero himself, while mine is summon a 1/1 minion. I really like mine because it allows me to get board control, and board control is king in this game. Lucky for us, right now we're going to deal 1 damage directly to her. I'd rather deal 1 damage to a minion that she would summon, but this lets me counter the spell that she used on us, and of course we get a little bit of board control right here. Basically, in regards to like gameplay for this game, for anyone who isn't familiar, more than anything else, board control is king. Like board control and keeping a lot of cards in your hand, so they can overpower you later on. Knife Juggler. We could have him trade, but that is not a good trade at all. Actually, it probably would be okay because that card costed more mana anyways. We do have our Silence. You know what? Let's actually just... Does summoning this guy trigger Knife Juggler's ability? Yes, it does. That's awesome. So we'll probably do that and then just go ahead and hit him directly. Ooh, and we'll play the secret, because then if he attacks my taunt, he'll be forced to do a really frustrating trade, which would make him very, very sad, and then it will keep my Knife Juggler protected for the future. He's got 2 of those things. Oh, is this a Murloc deck? I might be playing against someone who's using a Murloc deck. Summon... Oh, I hate Mirror Image. Huh. Oh well, at least we kill one of his minions. Oh, and that does Knife Juggler's ability. That's awesome. Huh. That's really cool. Double a minion's attack. That's nice to get at this point. So... need to decide what I wish to do. I think I might play the Ironfur Grizzly, because I don't want... I could use Reinforce and then also play Ironbeak Owl, but that would be a waste to use it on one of those. Let's go ahead and kill one of these 2 taunts. Use, go ahead and play him. Hopefully Knife Juggler will kill the Murloc? No. Oh! Ooh, that's pretty nice actually, because that takes down all of her defenses on this turn, so let's go ahead and end it there. I'm liking the way this game is going so far. We both have, like, incredibly full hands. She's got 9 cards. I have 3. I've got 8. I've got 8. So I'm just a little bit lower than her, but honestly, I think that's perfectly fine with all this amount of board control I have. The mages are renowned for having a hell of a lot of, like, instant kill cards, I'm forgetting their name exactly. I think one's Fireball, which does 6 damage to a minion. There's also one that deals like I think it's 4 damage to all your opponent's minions. And also that one. That deals 2 damage to everyone and freezes them. If you're frozen, you cannot attack on this turn. That was a very good move on her, Tarvos' part. Tarvos didn't say hi to us, so let's go ahead and threaten him here. Let's see. Give a friendly minion Divine Shield. That's pretty good. Is it worth it, though? I could actually take my taunt back into my hands. That might be a good idea. But you know what? Is it worth it to trade? Because I could just trade on this turn. No, I think that Silence is better saved. Let me see. That'll take all of my mana. But that might be okay. How much health does he have? Actually, no. Let's go ahead and summon this dude so we could get a 2/2 Squire on the field. I think that might be a fine idea. He can then trade for the Squire or go ahead and take out the taunt. Obviously, he can't actually trade for the Squire immediately because he has to kill the taunt. Oh, he'll kill him that way. Duh. Then you'll trade for the Squire? I think that would be a good idea, because obviously my Squire has more value than your Murloc. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay. Give a minion +4/+4! I could make this guy, like, unstoppable right now. Oh, let's mess with him. Let's make this guy really powerful. So now he's gonna have 8/8, and we're gonna give him Divine Shield as well, while also summoning an additional minion. Basically, Divine Shield means you could take a hit without taking any damage or anything like that. So for example here, we're gonna hit that dude. We didn't take any damage, but we lose our Divine Shield. But of course we get the value because we killed his minion straight up like that. Probably not the best play in the world, but I'm happy with it. Because those cards could have been used to great avail later on, but getting the enemy's board cleared is always a really good thing. Let me see. Oh, that card, okay. I'll definitely want to save Guardian of Kings for a while then.
I am sorry.
If he made a mistake, I feel bad for him. Wait, what was this? Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. What was the oops? Maybe he wanted to put a taunt first, because that would be probably better. We got a weird little frame rate there, but luckily it's fine now. Okay. I think it's pretty much a swell idea to go ahead and use our hammer, and then this Argent Protector can kill that dude easily right here. I think that's good value. How much mana is that card? Yeah, that's a 5 card, so we're essentially using 4 mana. And a monster that already got its worth to take him down. We also got that dude now. That's good. I want to keep my hand control, so let's actually just summon another one of these dudes. That's one thing that I really like about the Paladin, and the Shaman to a certain extent, because if you already have board control, and you're not sure if you want to play some... Oh, that's annoying. I hate Polymorph. But if you already have board control and you want to maintain hand control as well, then just use Reinforce. Just summon a Silver Hand Recruit and everything's perfectly fine. Don't need to worry about it. Unless, of course, they use Polymorph on your 8/8 monster and turn it into a sheep, which is obviously very frustrating. Luckily, that takes a lot of mana, though. Oh, okay, he's using that card. Not the most amazing thing in the world, but still frustrating. We could double that minion's attack and make it kill it, but obviously I think that'd be a pretty stupid idea. We could take a sheep into our hands. I'm pretty sure using that would not turn him back into the original card he was, despite how much I'd love for that to happen. I wish this gave 2/2 to all friendly minions. That would have been nicer. I should have played that earlier, but I can play that with Divine Blessing. Let's go ahead and just summon the taunt for starters. Then what do I want? Then, get out of the way cards. Then probably I'll summon her, and then I could get another one of these guys up.
Reporting for duty.
Now just attack her directly. There's no reason to attack that dude, because that dude will need to attack, my taunt to get anything done. Let's go ahead and play with the water here. One thing I really love about this game is all the background. The background has so much interactive stuff with it. Like, there's this little wolf we can get mad at there. We could break these vines that are chilling. Light a fire. There's, like, always fun stuff to do. And if you get bored with all that, just mess with the sand on the field. I'm surprised this dude wasn't building a Murloc deck. Maybe he was trying, but then he kind of gave up. Because he has so many Murloc cards in here. I mean, not in, like, outrageous amount, but I think this was the 3rd Murloc card. Oh, okay, that's a good use of that. Get rid of the Divine Shield really easily. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's a good card for us to play right now. Just trying to think if there's any better options, though. I don't think so. Then we could double his attack. Make him, like, unbelievably strong. Let's go ahead and do this. Play him, then we'll summon another Silver Hand Recruit, which will also be a 2/2 now. And now, we're quite threatening, in all honesty. Only question is, who do I want to take out? I definitely want to take out 2 of his guys to clear, his board. I think I want to leave one of his 2/2s alive, though. I mean, two 1 monsters alive, though. So let's go ahead and take out the Murloc, just in case he has more Murloc cards, and then we'll take out this one. I think that was the right move. Obviously, this one's more powerful, but, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I wouldn't want to trade instead. This will allow me to keep an additional monster alive and force him to have to do the trade, rather than myself doing the trade. Obviously, he could buff this or something like that, and that would cause me problems, but I don't think he has any buffing cards. I don't know if the mage has any buffing cards, actually, in all honesty. Oh, no! Fireball, that's frustrating. Does that bring everyone back down? Yeah, it brings everyone back down. Oh, well, we still got that trade. Probably would have gotten it no matter what, actually, but, you know, that's still fine. Really wish I could have doubled that one minion's attack. Let me see. I could double her attack. And that would allow me to summon an additional minion. But I don't know if that's the right idea. Honestly, though, where else would that be fine? Let's go ahead and... Is that right, though? I don't know if that's the smart move. Let's just do it, because obviously that means next turn, if I still have some minions surviving, I can play this dude and he'll get super strong. And we'll just attack him directly, I think. Do we attack him directly, or do we attack him? We attack him directly. Not sure if I should have attacked the Squire there, but I'm happy with how that worked out. We've got a couple of Silverhand Knights as well, so later on we'll be able to mess with him that way. Oh, I don't like Wind Fury Harpy. That's an annoying card because he's really good. Okay, so that's to be expected. We can take out the Wind Fury Harpy, though. And obviously I'm gonna want to do that. Okay. This could work out really well for us. Let me think. Take control of a random enemy. That's when he dies, though. Okay, let's go ahead, activate our secret. We need to take out the Wind Fury Harpy, because otherwise that's going to become really strong later on. And of course that gets us that dude alive as well. We could summon him, but we could all... Okay, let's go ahead and get him out on the field. Oh, yes! Summoning so many monsters, we're gonna beast up this Frost Wolf Warlord so much. And we're still pretty even in regards to our hands. That minion already attacked, okay. Let's go ahead and threaten him.
Justice demands retribution.
Justice demands retribution! Okay, that's a good card. Ah, she's using it for Arcane Intellect? Personally, I don't really like Arcane Intellect. Very good for the card draw, but, you know, I don't think it's all that worth it. Thank you for the trade, my good sir! That'll, obviously keeping my Bloodfen Raptors alive is very good, because now he could trade for him. We're not, really steamrolling this guy. This is definitely being a very gradual progression, but, actually, we're not really steamrolling him at all. I feel like I shouldn't have said that. That's irritating. I don't like that. Oh, well, he did the trade for me. I always really like it when guys do the trade for you. Maybe it's time to use our silence. Maybe it is time to use our silence. Let me see. We could, that's 2, 6. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna summon, silence that minion. Now that minion is garbage. We're going to bring our silence back to our hand so we can use it later. And then why don't we buff this guy, make him even stronger. Might have wanted to buff him so we have 2 relatively strong monsters on the field, but I like buffing him. Now only question is, do we attack that monster? I don't think so. I think we attack him directly. We've got so much damage. Oh no. When a minion... Oh! That was stupid. That was bad. I should have taken out his minion then. Shoot, that was really frustrating. You always gotta be careful about those secrets. Like, you could really, really mess up your play by doing something stupid like that. The enemy still has a lot of, I mean, and now, she has more cards than I do. Hell no, I'm not gonna do your... Oh, okay. She is forcing me into a trade. That's annoying. That's... Direwolf Alpha isn't really all... Oh! Okay. Let's just Iron Beak Al again. They'll take that out. Now, both of these dudes will have extra damage. And I think I honestly want to keep both of those 2 cards in my hand, because I need to have some cards in my hand. We'll just put him out. And then we'll force him to trade again. He can just keep on attacking me directly, and it is a bit scary that he has these minions on the field. But if I'm doing 6 damage to him every turn, yeah, he's going to need to do that trade. That's awesome for me. He still has 8 mana, so we could summon a couple more monsters or something like that. But I'll get a really good trade on him right here by taking out that, his Ironfur Grizzly. That's also an annoying monster. Luckily, it's a high mana cost, though. I honestly, I don't really like Reckless Rocketeer, at least whenever I use it. But, I mean, I don't like it when I think it's really good when enemies use it. Anytime when I see it to pick it up, I'm like, hell no, that card is garbage. So, kind of interesting in that way, I suppose. But, you know, that's just how I play. Now do we summon this dude? Why not? Honestly, I don't think that's all that bad, because he won't be able to kill it this turn. Who knows, maybe he will. If he has a kill card like Fireball, he will. And honestly, this game has kind of fallen from our grasp a little bit. I can't believe we got such a card draw advantage on us. Those 2, I forget what the card's called, but those 2 cards that give him the extra card draw worked out really well for him. And this has been a long episode, too. Let me see. Okay, so that's a good trade on his part, for sure. Give a minion +3 attack. We're gonna save that. I would really... This is obviously best when the enemy actually has monsters on the field, but I don't quite want to place out Venture Company Mercenary yet, because that's going to make the future kind of hard for us, although he is a very powerful card. You know what, let's do it.
Reporting for duty.
I could make him a 4-1, but I don't think I want to do that. We're just going to save that, and we'll see what... Oh, shoot! Oh, okay. Oh, I was worried that was Explosive Trap for a second, even though mages don't have Explosive Trap. I believe that's the Hunter, because if that was Explosive Trap, that would have been very bad play for me. That was very bad play for me anyways. I should have attacked before summoning any of these minions. He's annoying. Luckily, that actually does not count as a spell. Oh, and he's almost out of cards? Do I win? I don't know if I win by card draw. That's one thing that I've never been sure of about this game. Since she said that, I'm kind of presuming I do. Man, that actually makes me think I'm pretty certainly going to win. But obviously, we don't want to get reckless or anything. Let's actually focus 100% on board control now then. Let's this will be a good trade for us, in all honesty, being able to it doesn't matter who attacks who. Let's just attack him with him. Take out his Venture Company Mercenary. We're gonna tear this dude down by making him run out of cards. That's my idea for how I want this to play out.
I'm out of cards.
Hell yeah, sucker! Your opponent is out of cards. He will take damage every time he tries to draw cards from now on. That's good. Oh, that's called fatigued, apparently. Okay, so he's freezing me. That's not all that bad. Honestly, I'm just gonna wear you down by your lack of card draw, dude. Can't summon him. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, I can. Take control of a... Yeah, let's play this.
I have no time for games.
That's gonna be very frustrating for you, my good sir. And we'll just summon another squire. I mean, what is this card? Yeah! Eat my dust! Let me see. I don't want to threaten him. I would feel like a real dick if I started threatening this guy at this point. Granted, I don't think there's any way those 3 cards can win it for him, so it's probably over. But whether or not what happens, I think this is a really fun game. It did look a little bit scary on my side of things at certain periods, but looking over the whole game, I don't think I was ever really at any huge threat. Yeah, you need... Really? That's what you're gonna do? He's doing that so his hero power will kill it. Okay. What? Why would he... I think that's a weird choice. Okay, so what is this? Whenever you summon a minion, give it +1/+1. This loses durability. Okay. We could kill that right now. Let's go ahead and kill that. That means we'll get his Dark Iron Dwarf. Sucks to be you, dude. Thanks for the monster. And then we'll play that. And that means we're gonna summon 2/2s from now on. I did not realize that. This weapon is actually really good. Holy crap. I completely forgot about using Sword of Justice in line with Reinforce. Like, that's a super good combo. And does he take extra damage every turn?
Ready for this?
Spell damage +1. He doesn't have any spells, because unfortunately for him, his Fire Blast does not count as a spell. I could get a card draw. I don't think I want to do that, though. Let's just go ahead and keep gaining, like, really strong monsters. We could attack him as well, with our character, but I think I'd rather keep the durability for other things, as one would expect, most likely. Let's just take out his final monster. I don't know what this will mean. We'll automatically win.
Well played.
This poor man. All I can do is end his turn. I hope he at least ends his turn early. Are you serious? Okay, Tarvaz, not to be rude, but this would probably be a nicer point to just, concede. The player can concede by clicking that and then just going to the concede option. And from what I've heard, apparently, like in the community of this game, it is much more honorable to just like concede to a game if you know you're going to use, rather than wasting your opponent's time.
For justice.
But you know, I guess we'll just let this play out however it goes. Because oh no, that just kills him right there. Good game, Tarvaz, but unfortunately I was the one who came out on top. Man, that was a long game, with probably a bit longer deck construction than I had any right to do or anything like that. I'll try to make deck construction go probably a bit faster, but I think this was just a long game as well. But a fun one, in addition to that. We got our first arena win in the series! Thank God we didn't start it with this series with a lose. That would have been really annoying. But, I'm so excited about this series, guys, so I hope you are as well, and you will, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you've lasted this long, I figured you enjoyed the video. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.